All right, hi everyone. This is Kushash from Shimali. Welcome to my YouTube stream. Or actually, it's a video. Yep, it's been some time since I've recorded this video. I've also not worked on it since then. There have been minor changes that I might have done locally, but those are lost given that I had to reinstall Endeavor OS. All right, enough of things about what I've been doing. I guess we should start doing. The thing is, it's very close, right? And first of all, let me quickly talk about why is it taking a lot of time, because I don't have time. Okay, so yes, it's difficult to manage everything alongside work, life, and then this all as well. I'm not a pro YouTuber as well, so but whatever we can do. I mean, it's not about YouTubing, to be honest. It's a personal project that I wanted to finish off. I believe, strongly believe that it's going to be useful for some people at least. So wait, how do you? Okay, I think yeah, this should be easily visible to everyone. I'm going to go to Documents Context Pilot RS and make sure that we go to main.rs as well. Um, Slightly lesser. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. All right, so far, where are we, right? So if you have been following me from my previous streams, let me open Zelich. Um, then you might already know that, okay, at this point, I think I know enough about layout compact. Yep, better. All right. So at this point, you guys know that it was working. It was working for a single file, right? But it's able to not do it all, right? Let me quickly show you. So, oops, sorry, I should get rid of dictionaries. Cargo build release, and then let's kind of get rid of context by DB again and try to run something like this, right? So what does it do? It takes the file name, file path. PWD is the folder directory, like folder path. So I'm passing that -t is file. That means initially I would want it to give me the most contextual files. Start line number is 0, end line number is 10,000 or whatever it says. I think it's 100,000. 1 lakh for all our Indian audience. Okay. So here, if we go, if you keep on going, you will find that the PWD path is basically inside this context palette DB, right? If you see, this is how it is organized. And if I go here, you'll see there's a mapping, and then there is 0.json, which is around 170. Okay, this is 1 million lines of code, I guess, right? And this is like 1 comma 709 comma 644. So in our Indian units, it's 17 lakhs 9,644, right? So it's a lot of code for us to even look for and also store in JSON, because when you try to read it, it's going to take some time, right? And I don't want to do it. Okay, so how can we achieve, although it does look like it's a lot of repetitive stuff, because if you see what's going on is line number 152 and line number 179, commit hash is same. But I don't know if I should be concerned about this right now, given that, yeah, the file numbers are changing. It's not like if they're not changing. It's probably that there have been many commits on it. Okay, so that's like something I'll not think about much right now. Let's skip this and let's go to the code. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want a couple of things. First of all, whenever we run this program, right, I want some output written to std out, which makes sure that like our plugins will basically parse that output and show this to your plugin via telescope or via whatever VS Code extensions is all. Right, so this is what we will like to do. For example, if we go to home cache Mali context pad again, and if I do dot target release, what I would expect is it just gives me the output again, right? Like, okay, it mentions that, okay, these are the contextual files, like comma separated files, like a CSV format, and that will be read by our neovim plugin or extensions. Okay, so this is what we want to do. But also one thing that was whole important was when I run dot target release context pilot and I say index, okay, I think I can do -t index, and I can do just pwd. What this should be doing is it should start indexing files into DB already, and then whenever I call that command, it will give me the output directly. Okay, so I think over here what we can do is we can just have we can go to CLI, right? Over here we are, what is the okay, those are some dead fields over here. Start number, end number. Over here, this is like request type options. I believe we can just add one more is index, right? And what will it do is it will make sure that, okay, I think I will have to add one more category here. I have not enabled um, request type options index, right? So this is done, and okay, I should be really doing it here, right? This is done. Okay, so we have an option for index as well now, and remember that everything is okay. Yes, so we have from star as well if in case. Okay, this is done. This is done. Right, now we need to support this, right? So what I can do is quickly search for this. Where is it used? So as you can see, yeah, there you go, right? When we do match args.request type, if we can just do request type options index, and I can do server. Yes, I want, oh, sorry, dot handle server, right? And what we need to do is we just need to pass the workspace path, right? Because okay, this is, those are inlay hints, and that is something that is confusing me right now. I should change the highlights of those. I will change file path. No, I don't need a file path here, right? That's the point, because you are basically indexing the whole repository or the folder, whatever they have passed. So I would not really want it to play around with anything else, right? So this is okay. I think handle server, uh, I don't know what's wrong here. Hmm. Handle server. Oh, it requires something, is it? By definition is not found. This is server, right? Okay. I think I chose the wrong server, is it? No. Oh, my bad, guys. This is totally because of inlay hints. Never use them if you're not ready for it. I think at this point I would, okay, I'll do that later. I should not do config edits now. Anyway, so this is done. Expected value server.handle server. If you now look at this, what is it saying? Expected value found struct server dot await. Yeah, so over here, I think it's expecting something. So let's look at handle server. So there is files path as well. I can probably pass as none for now. Thought this would work ideally. Oh, is this what you mean? No, we should not be doing that way. We have server here. I really don't know what's happening. Oh, this is, oh my god. Okay, guys, you see, never have inlay hints. It's been some time I've looked at it as well. I was like, okay, what's happening? Also, like one thing I would want to make sure is later on that these are optional arguments and real optional arguments. It's not just option argument. Okay, anyway, so this works. Handle server, if we go, we are doing this. Now, what I want to do is, if we just pass the workspace path and the file path is none, I want it to index. I believe that I'm somehow doing it already, right? So in case the state is dead, what are we doing? We start the metadata. Okay, it does not do anything right now. And here we can have, what was the signature of, okay, times where I really miss, um, okay, yeah, handle server is there, right? So I can probably go here. Okay, that didn't, I was trying some key binding skills, sorry. It takes file path, right? So I can just go and say that if file path, uh, okay, file path is none, right? In that case, that means that, okay, we are basically, we just want to index, right? And in case the user has not passed workspace path, in any case is empty. In this case, what we would really want is, I think I would want to raise an error, panic, and saying that workspace path not passed. Consider passing it. Okay, I think this is what we can do. Yep. It's revolving between many styles in between. Okay, this is done now, right? We just want to index, right? So in this case, what we can do is, sales.start mute metadata, and I should be able to pass dot none. Anyways, like this file path is going to be none, okay? So whatever we are doing here is what is required. But if you go start, if you look at this, file path is expected here. Although I think we are not considering it yet. So I would want start, let's say label it as a file for now. And this is like, this will be a to-do later on, but actually, you know what, like just kind of rename this as a start indexing, and we can have async function start. and this could just be a file. Mute self, metadata, file path option file path buff, right? So this can just be for now continue or maybe pass. Okay, so for now this is what we would do. Okay, they don't have pass. You guys are judging me right now, is it not? True. Okay. Anyways, this is done. Now over here, what are we doing, right? So we are calling this and we are storing everything into a DB. This is purely a, like, I don't think we need to. Okay, so workspace path. Okay, this is very interesting, guys. I'll show you. So this is not relevant anymore, right? So I think I can just get rid of this and see wherever file path is getting called. Say file path is none. We do workspace path in a DB. Iterate through workspace path buff dot none. Uh, so this will never come up. Okay. This part, I see what's going on. Yeah, this is not iterate through workspace. This should be fine. Yeah, we can probably get rid of this. I don't want to look at this code for now. I think I remember enough as well that we can code it again. Yeah, okay. This output is there. Output, okay, so I think I can just have let mute output. Okay, sorry. Back author it is. This is done. Does not need to be mutable. Oh, sorry, yes. This is done. Then you have workspace path. Origin file path is there. Clone current DB. Current db.log store. Okay, perfect. So overall, this origin file path is there. Okay, this all is good. Workspace path. All right, so this sounds good to me. What we can do is we can just look for TJ and look for where were we jumping. We were here, right? So indexing, and this is not needed, right? So this is done. If this is not true, right? So I mean, at this point, I can just do match file path and I can do none. In this case, it will just call if workspace path dot is empty, and I will just do panic, no workspace path passed. I will work on all these, what do you call it? Okay, metadata, right? This is interesting because we are just passing metadata, and I'm probably not sure if we are getting, yeah, I think we are getting from metadata. Okay, sorry, I was just checking. And if this is not true, I will just say, okay, if you don't find anything, maybe this, I can just do cell dot start metadata, mute metadata, comma, what do we want to pass? We want to pass the file path, right? Yep, there you go, right? So at this point, oh, there's a start file. Okay, so this is done. We can get rid of this whole code. Okay, these both are await. Yes, these are asynchronous functions. We would want, actually, you know what, like, yeah, we would want to wait for it while this is done. In case the metadata workspace path matches with the input. Yep. Okay, so I don't need this for now. So if this is dead, if the server state is dead, then only we'll do it. If it's already running, then we'll not. Over here as well, I can just pass file for now. Yes, to do Shimali is there. Okay, sounds good to me so far. Also, should we change the theme to something like Tokyo Night, Tokyo Moon? I don't know. I feel like changing theme. Shadow Legacy. Okay, fine. For now, we'll just use this and keep on changing themes. All right, so this is done. This should be working ideally. Let's look at the diagnostics field is in this. This looks fine to me. Okay, let's try cargo build. Okay, this extras needs to wait. Okay, this is done. I will delete. Yes, I would want to. Okay, wait, it was too soon to comment on this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we are not looking for this. We are looking for -t indexing, right? And that's it, right? So, okay, yes. So in this case, -s and -t should be optional, right? So I should go to main.rs. When we pass args.file path as first of all, this will not be relevant anymore. So we have CLI from args, right? Um, okay, where are we? Can I just reduce the font size, guys, if you don't mind? Just a bit, just slightly. How much time are we in? Okay, 15 minutes is actually a lot for YouTube. I know people don't really like watching this for long. Okay, yeah, for now we can we do this because these are optional. I wonder if this will work. I know it's gonna fail a lot of spaces. If you see, it will fail at some point of time. Okay, hyphen T is there. Folder path. I think this can be option as well because I don't want people to think about it. Folder path. Uh, no, they want. They should be doing it. So it will never be none. It can be an empty string though, right? So I don't know. We will see how that works out. Let me quickly see how does it fail now. So CLI from args, right? And over here, sorry. Okay, what are the errors? Yeah, this is like we need to, these are just warnings for now, but yes, this will start failing soon, right? Because like when you do this args.file over here, as you can see, this is like kind of you can do unwrap. Um, yeah, I would, okay, fine, unwrap. I am doing unwrap for now because I know I'm gonna not gonna pass a file path. Okay, and I'm gonna, yep. Oh, sorry, index. There you go, right? So for now this is working. This is basically indexing the folder, right? And it's going to iterate through everything and all. I am gonna look at now Vim context palette db ta 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 0.json, right? First of all, it's yes, 3 million lines of code. What I want to look for is origin file path. So if you look over here, it should be containing all the files that see over here. This dot get ignored. Yeah, there you go, right? Cargo.toml. Now, those are the main folder files. What I want to see is do they have, like, as you can see that it's also doing for dev.md, which is basically all the files that we have. And if you go down, you see that loc.rs is also there. That means it has also gone into the src folder. That means recursion is working fine, right? So it is indexing all the files and it has indexed all the files. Ta-da! So what does that mean now, right? That means that, okay, we have indexed and next time when I call it, it will be quick, right? So indexing is done. Essentially, this is what I meant by indexing, but I wanted to work for like asynchronously. That means that once this is like, let's say someone is called this target release, right? And the other person is also called, okay, first of all, this is not a really good check if we are passing a file path. This is bad. Yep, okay, it doesn't work that way. Okay, I, so, okay, folder path. Okay. Mm, yep, this is weird. I understand, guys. It does not, CLI from args is failing, but I think I made it very clear that file is folder path is string, right? And I would not want, so I okay, I probably need to look at how does it work instead of trying to make comments. Mm, okay, yep. This point, context pilot has file path is the first one. So I will show what happens, right? I hope. this does not work. Yep. Okay, yes. So what is the problem? Main.rs 298. So over here, unwrap is not working, right? So the very first argument that you pass. All right, all right. So last time what was happening, it was taking something else as the folder path, which was the file path eventually. But the reason it worked is because I think we still iterate through the workspace, huh? So we have hard coded somewhere because we are considering that as, no, I'm kind of confused right now. Okay, I want to check this out. Okay, so when I do this, it's over here. I can just do, wait, I can just do this when args.pile is there, right? And if this is true, for now, I'm not going to use file path eventually. Let's say let file path is equal to a string, and okay, this needs to be an option path buff. Okay, let mute file path, and it can be a option path buff, and initially it can be none. Okay, so we do this, we cargo build, and when we do this again, see, this time it will work because now what we are doing is we are indexing and the folder path is right. Okay, let me delete the folder again and do this because that's a proper check, right? Let's see what happens. Right. Okay. I would want to go to context palette 0.json, please. So this is, yes, this is working as well. The interesting part is that when I do context palette, home kr shimali, okay, wait, I think I can do src git command elgo.rs, and if I do -t index, right, it fails, which is good because I did not want it to work. But why is it failing though? Ah, not a directory. Nice, guys. Congratulations. So this works, right? So in case you never pass a folder path, it will not work, right? So when I do, I will show you guys. Remember the last time it was around 3.24 million something. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but let's see src, right? So we are saying folder path is src. Now this time it should be lesser than 3.2 million because yes, we are. Now what happened to this? Okay, yeah, there you go, right? So this is 1.01 million. See, guys, so that's what I mean, right? So we did not do it for all the other files like cargo.lock and all. So that's why it's lesser files than before. So I think this is really good idea. So far we have done good job, but we need to now make a structure out of it. But I mean, do it better. And next time we can probably come up with a better solution for other things. So far indexing works, everything is good. Let's go to a really nice theme towards the end. No, oxocarbon is too much. Yeah, Moonfly used to be my favorite. Right now, by the way, my uh, okay, works for you all, huh? Grubbox, we end it here. Ta-da! By the way, COC has outline as well. It's interesting. There you go. I think it's better than the other outlines. Nice. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you like the video. In case you like the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It feels bad saying that. I never wanted to do this. I also don't have lazy git. This is interesting. Let me quickly add changes so that you guys can see as well. I just want to make sure that no, I don't want the change. Ta-da, ta-da. What is the git diff left? Yep, I can git stash now. Okay, let me commit first. Indexing as a separate mode for directories, right? So this works now. I can git stash. I can do git push origin context pilot. Huh? Git push origin. What is the branch, sir? Git. Okay, I need to change the fish theme as well, guys. I'm still starting off. Uh, I mean, with this operating system, I just changed a lot of things. Ta-da! All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. In case you want to see what we are writing, you can go to our um, repository. You can look at the commits, what we are doing. If you want to contribute as well, you can create a PR on the top of this branch, and I'll be happy to keep the commits as well. So this is, there you go. Ta-da! Everything is going on. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. If you like the video again, please make sure at least comment about it. Let me know how you feel about it. It will be really good. for me, motivating and all. Ta da da. That's it. This is Kushal Shivishmali, and you were watching me on my YouTube channel, of course. Ta da. Bye bye. Chalo bye.